Here we go again. Doing these stupid videos. Anyways, I'm just sitting here, just thinking to myself, I wish God just give the people a sign. Just give them a sign, like have him peel open the sky and peek his head through so everybody can see, and he just goes, boo, and then goes away. Can you imagine the chaos and mayhem that would be going on throughout the world? Like all those news reporters that manipulated the masses, if that's what they're doing, oh man. Do you think they'd go run into their Bibles, or what do you think Marty would do? Do you think he'd run to his Bible, or do you think he'd learn to search within and maybe try and figure out his problems? Oh man. Anyways, I think that would be pretty funny. All those gold juice drinkers. Well, there goes Satan again, lying. You know what I mean? Can you just imagine what, like, if people actually realized there was a God? Could you imagine the panic and mayhem? But then again, would it? Like, I wonder, I just think that humans are just so out of touch. But then again, there's always Project Bluebeam, maybe that, it's weird that our government would actually have a project like that one, eh? Then again, they've had a lot of weird projects that are legit. I mean, they're in their files, and well, we as the people, we don't question it, not at all. A lot of mind control stuff there, a lot of Nazism stuff too. I was just gonna make this video short, but anyways, I was watching an oldie of Dagburn, and it's got Mrs. Dagburn, and it's got Sly on there. Like, do these people not realize that that they do it to themselves, and they just want to cry victim? Like here, someone called social workers on the Dagburns for their kid, I believe. Only watched a portion of it, but I believe that's the case. And if that is the case, that those people are pretty vile, pretty disgusting. I mean, if you have those kind of capabilities, I mean, at least tell the Dagburns if you think the child safety is, at least be a person and go on video and at least tell them and say, hey, I'm going to call on you because I think all this is going on. I'm a concerned citizen. No, all was sneaky behind the back. And but anyways, she mentions that they could have destroyed their kid's innocence if it wasn't this social worker that actually got the call, which means, well, that social worker's been involved with that family before. So, well, does the kid really have the innocence that it should have? If it's already had to deal with social workers before Creek Squad came around, wasn't there already some problems there? Who knows? Dagburn's always the victim. I heard Cashville the other day say, we should just all give Johnny a chance, and we should just. Why should you give Johnny a chance when he won't give himself a chance? He can't even come out and admit that he's the problem. He started this shit. Upchurch ain't ever mentioned in his name. Upchurch will go forever without mentioning his name. But yet, Dagburn will sit there and blame Upchurch for all his problems. But then he thinks that Upchurch has the time to pay people to fucking harass Dagburn. I think they just do it because they think they're on the right side of things. But when you're calling fucking social workers, isn't that fucking. You gotta be a pretty low piece of shit human to call social workers on somebody, regardless of who it is. And if you're gonna do it, at least tell them you're gonna do it. Tell them why you're gonna do it. But then again, Johnny's always telling everybody how Ryan needs to get back with Patty, but I ain't everybody like the way Johnny treats his own kid. That's pretty fucking disgusting. He took a family matter where nothing actually happened, it was thoughts. And he made his son look like a real piece of shit rather than sitting his whole family down with the mother included. He doesn't even tell the mother this shit's going on. Like, what the fuck? Like, how do you put that all over the internet about your kid? Did you solve the problem? Did you fix it? Did you continue it? No, he just booted him out of his life. Funny thing is when the kid went on Mike 12 Point, he didn't really say that much bad shit about Dagburn, but Dagburn sure hung him out to dry even before the kid even said anything. He just pretty much said Johnny was a piece of shit father who would rather have been a junkie and laid in bed, and he didn't really know him. It was his grandmother that he was going to visit because his dad was always in bed. Well, didn't Johnny already admit to all that shit? But he thinks because he cries to his son a couple times that, well, Johnny's the victim of his son too. Please let me know where I'm wrong, like if I'm misinformed or whatever. But like the whole Cashville thing, back to that, like, how can you, like, they talk about repentance. Well, wouldn't that part of repentance be like fucking acknowledging your mistakes and fucking trying to fix them? But no, we just live in a, well, let's just forgive and forget so that they can continuously keep doing it to us. How many chances has Johnny had? And he's never admitted fault in anything. Watch videos. This guy says he loves Upchurch and he only wants the best for him. Never any proof of any drug use, but yeah, he just. Because you think if Patty would have had it, she would have gave it. I mean, she was always saying she was going to get the evidence, but she usually just said drugs. And I think what she meant was marijuana and mushrooms. But who knows? Only they know. I'm just going with the evidence that I have. Whatever happened to the track that Johnny and Patty were going to do? Oh, wait, Johnny'd have to do some work to get that finished up. So that might not ever happen. Like, Johnny built this platform and he's still too lazy. Like this guy's been saying he's going to throw tracks out forever. This guy, like, he never says he never does anything he says he's going to. Man, that's funny though how his daughter's money went towards her vehicle, and it was a gift from God. Oh no. Well, somehow you managed to manipulate that girl because I'm quite sure she wanted to do it. You couldn't help yourself but to get a little more of it. But hey, I might be wrong. But hey. Whatever happened to the house they were gonna buy where they made everybody look like pieces of shit, or tried to make people look like pieces of shit, and whatever happened to that? But Johnny Dagburn says I lie all the time, though. He said that on a live because I threw a comment in his comment sections because he was begging for likes, and I said, no likes for lies. And he said, Carl, all you ever do is lie. I've heard that from quite a few people. But I'd like to know where. I'd like someone to point my lies out to me. That way I can get them fixed up, but nobody seems to want to do that. It's funny. Even what's his name lied on me. Danny the Man Parker told all his, what, he has like 10,000 people that I went after his children. I'd like him to pull out those recordings. Can you imagine that? Just willy-nilly, just say something to somebody. Yeah, this guy, you're saying it to 10,000 people. This guy went after my children. Well, of course they're not going to like me. I wouldn't like somebody who went after children. But Danny the Man Parker, he just throws that out like it actually happened. No. I said there's a shit pile coming for your kids, and you're a shitty parent if you don't try and protect your kids. And all you have to do is, well, say no to the bad thing. Well, at least acknowledge it, because, hey, Danny, if I'm wrong, let me know. But he seems to have an understanding of what's going on in the world, so he chose to lie about me because he wanted to feel better about himself. But hey, that's all right. Everybody's lied on me. Like, Wade can't even come forward and say, yeah, I just made a bunch of shit up about you, or hey, here's the fucking email that I got. And then there's Marty. Marty telling me that he's having this, well, he tried to insinuate he's having this secret affair with my wife on the internet. Where I wish he put that video back up because he's wrong on about everything he says. It's like including the bra size. Like, and this is a man that says that he is with God. Anyways, I might come back later. I gotta figure out, oh, oh, I love my, anyways, if, if this goes in, just leave in the comment section what do you want me to talk about next. You know, we talk about chosen shit, or if you want me to like, I can point out where all, like, I don't know, I can tell my up church story, I can, whatever. Leave her in the comments what you want me to talk about. I want to make the viewers happy, but we gotta learn in the process. I'm just not laying shit out there just to lay shit out there. I want people to learn from it.